Yeah, well, one thing you're going to see that's really different is, and we can do a quick pan here, both sides of the farmers market has all the vendors outside of this vintage market. All the vendors are outside. In the past, they would have all been inside. In the past, there were about 100 vendors. This time around, there's 30, so that way there can be space. And again, there's vendors on this side of the building and the other side of the building. So that's really the big difference. Of course, everything is wiped down. You see a lot of people wearing masks just as an extra precaution in case distancing isn't possible. And then, of course, incredible finds like this unique circular ottoman / coffee table from the 1950s. I haven't seen one with the material on it quite like that. This is part of Scott Romano's collection. And Scott, you actually have some items in front of you there that I haven't seen anyone else have. Tell me what's special about this material.
These here are a lot of vintage automotive fabrics.
Vintage automotive fabric. So which automotive is this from?
This is like 58 Chrysler.
That's a 58 Chrysler.
And, you know, it's just enough that if somebody needs to do the door panels or armrests,
wow,
that kind of a thing. But I've always had a thing for mid-century fabrics, cars, furniture.
Well, and tell me what some of the other types of vehicles are, because this is what's really interesting. You have such specific material for such specific vehicles.
And it's stuff you really just aren't going to find. This is either Buick or Oldsmobile. I wasn't able to quite figure out, but there's quite a bit of that.
Yeah.
And some, like the Plymouth stuff, I did an upholstered headboard out of it.
Wow.
I had a sectional sofa done in this Falcon material from 1960.
Wow.
Because the stuff wears so well.
It's so durable.
And the kid drops an ice cream cone on it and it literally will just wipe off.
That's really cool. Well, and let's take a look a little further down.
Okay.
You have a couple of other automotive pieces up here. It looks like a grill and a rearview mirror and some vintage glass, a little bit of everything, which is really what's offered here at the vintage market. But as a vendor, you really have quite a span from kitchenware to automotive. This is really incredible. It's open right now. It opened at 8 a.m. The market goes until 3 p.m. And this is your first day back at the market since the pandemic.
Yes.
In 10 seconds or less. How are you feeling about it?
It's just really good. I've seen the friends and the regular shoppers again and the other dealers that are friends. And this is a fun flea market to be at.
It's nice to be back.
People bring their dogs.
Yeah.
And the manager, Shelley, is a sweetheart.
Awesome.
It's just a fun thing to do every Sunday.
Again, the first vintage market, it has returned. Saima, I'm going to toss things back to you because, as you mentioned, I've got more shopping to do.
I know you do, Jen. All right, we're going to follow you on social media and see what are some of the things you're going to end up buying. Thank you so much for that live report, Jennifer Ann.